Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Hey y'all. So I just wanted to jump in here for Author Boss Wednesday. Hey, sorry I haven't been on here in a minute, I know. But I definitely wanted to, you know, get back on, give you guys the information that you need to help you to write a great book. Okay, so today I'm going to be touching on the biggest mistakes that most new authors and writers make. Okay, so this is for people who are looking to write a book. So you know who I am. I'm Shannon Posh Anderson, two-time best-selling author, coach, speaker, and executive producer. All right, and so I help people go from frustrated to finished in the book writing and publishing process to help you to write books that create more income, more impact, and more influence. Okay. So I know a lot of people that want to write books, and one of the biggest things that people miss when they are writing is first being clear about the book from the beginning. So you should be very clear about what it is you want to write about, and you should be very clear about what you want the book to do for you. Okay. So let's say, for instance, if you want to write a book and you want to launch a book so that you can launch a business, like you want to create a consulting company, you want to create a coaching company or something like that from your book, you need to know that from day one. Okay, so you need to be able to write a book that's actually going to align with the actual goals that you want to reach. So if you know that you want to write a book, you want to write a book that's going to launch a consulting or coaching company, then you need to be able to give people a process. All right, so that's what we're going to be breaking down today. What is your process? Like, what is it that you want this book to actually do for you? And also, what is the actual solution or the transformation that you want people to have when they read the book? Okay, so even when you're talking about an autobiography, a memoir, because I specialize in nonfiction, autobiographies, memoirs. Some of my clients are poets. Some of them write business books and stuff like that. But all in all, most of my clients write books that are going to inspire and motivate other people. So if you want to inspire and motivate people with your book, you first need to come up with a process that's going to assist them in doing that. All right. So that's number one. Let's get very, very clear on the outcome that you want to have with the book, and let's write a book that's actually going to align with the outcome. Number two, you want to have a plan. So this is another thing that most authors make, and it really aligns with what I just said. But if you don't have a plan for the book, what's that saying? If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail, right? So I have my clients go through a process very similar to a business plan, because when you are an author, you are now in business, right? So I have my clients go through a process to where they actually write out a plan for their book. Okay, so we want to get clear on these 5 things when you're writing. You want to get clear on your who, your what, your when, your why, and your how. Okay, so I'm going to break all of those 5 steps down. So if you are thinking about writing a book, or if you're in the process of writing a book, these are 5 things that you want to start thinking about before you finish the book. Number one, who are you writing the book for? Okay, are they women? Are they men? Are they a certain age? What is it that they're going through, and what's the solution that you are solving? Okay, so let's get clear on that. Who are you writing this book for? Number two, what is the outcome that you want to have at the end of the book? So what is the outcome that you want the reader to have when they finish reading your book? Do you want them to take some type of action? Do you want them to feel inspired? Do you want them to feel motivated? Be very clear on the outcome that you want the reader to have, and then you want to start writing a book that aligns with the outcome that you want them to have. So this is what a lot of people do. A lot of people will write a book, right? Throw a whole bunch of chapters together, have no plan for the book, have absolutely no idea of the outcome, the solution that they're solving, right? And then they throw it out to market, and then they wonder why people don't buy it. And the reason for that is because you have not properly planned the book. You have not properly thought about the end reader, right? You have not properly thought about what their process is going to be. You have not thought about the transformation that you would like for them to have. So by the time people read your book, they are completely overwhelmed and confused, right? They are like, that was a great read, but I don't really know what it was for. Like, what was the point? Okay. So we want to get clear on the whole point of the book. So that's your what. When, you want to be clear about when you want to release the book, right? So I do like for my clients to set deadlines. I have a 90-day program, so you already know within these 90 days, we need to have this book written and published, right? And the reason why I like giving deadlines is because as writers, sometimes we just procrastinate, right? Sometimes we just allow life to get in our way and things of that nature. And so we just procrastinate and put everything before the book. But if you have a deadline of when you want to release the book, then you're more apt to actually write the book. So the way that you can overcome that is by creating a schedule, okay? A writing schedule, which is very, very important. So in order to do that, you can do that two ways. One way you can do that is by saying, okay, I'm going to write a certain amount of words per day. So that could be a word count. Hey, I'm going to write 1,500 words per day. Hey, I'm going to write 2,000 words per day. Okay, so that would be a word count. Another way to do that is with time. So you can say, you know what, I'm going to write for an hour a day, or I'm going to write 2 hours per day. Okay, so that's going to help you get to your win. And then that way you'll stop procrastinating and actually write the actual book, right? So the next thing we want to get to is probably the biggest piece, and that's your why. Hey Shakira, how are you? That's your why. Why are you writing this book? Are you doing it to be popular? Or are you doing it because you really want to help people? Are you doing it because, like, be very clear about why you're writing the book. And the reason why you want to do that, thank you. And the reason why you want to do that is because your why is, one, going to get you to the finish line. That's what's going to really push you to finish. And then two, that's what's going to push you to keep going, right? If you know that your book is to help and motivate and inspire other people, that's going to help you to finish the book. If you know that you want to use this book to make more income, that's going to help you to finish the book. If you know that this book is something you're going to pass down to your children and leave a legacy, do you get what I'm going? So you want to be clear about your why. Then you want to be clear about your how. Now, most people have no idea, but you should start your marketing plan before you write the book. Like, as you're writing the book, you should be marketing the book, okay? So most authors don't even think about marketing until they finish the book. And then they're like, well, what do I do next? And then I'm like, well, why weren't you marketing the book while you were writing it? Bring people along on the journey, right? Have people, ask them questions about the book. Have them pick your book cover. Have them pick your book title. Even if you don't use it, just let people in on the journey, right? Ask people, hey, how do you feel if I use this particular font for my book? Do you like this color for my book cover? Like, people like to feel like they're a part of something. And when people feel like they're a part of something, you're doing several things, okay? Number one, you're building connection, okay? Building connection. In order for people to spend money with you, they have to feel something for you, okay? They have to trust you, they have to like you, and they have to feel like they know you, okay? Like, That's the KOT factor. I just gave y'all a huge marketing tip. No like and trust factor. People have to feel like those three things in order for them to spend money with you, even if it's $20. Okay? And I'm not talking about your family and friends. I'm talking about cold audiences, people who don't know you, have never met you. Okay? They have to feel like they know you. They have to feel like they have to like you. And they have to be able to trust you. Okay? So when you're asking people these questions and you're bringing them along on the journey, you're actually doing all three of those things at one time. Okay, so when you launch your book, people are gonna run to buy it. So you're probably wondering, like, how do authors like make all this money and sell all these books? They make all this money and sell all these books because they built an audience. They connected with people and people like them. That's how that happens, right? So I'm just giving you guys some jewels and some gems. Thank you so much, Shakira. Um, of what you should be doing with your book. You should be marketing your book the day you feel like you want to write a book. I don't care if it's a year from now. I don't care if it's 6 months from now. Hey, I'm getting ready to write a book. Hey, I think this should be the title. Do y'all like the title? Hey, this is the book cover. Do you think I should go this way with the book cover or that way with the book cover? And then by the time you release your book, honey, you're going to sell out. All right? So I just gave y'all some wonderful tips. Just these are just the main things that most authors miss. The biggest mistakes that most authors make. Number one, they have no idea why they're writing the book. Number two, they don't know who they're writing the book for. Number three, they're not even clear about what the book is about. They have no idea how they're going to market it. And they're wishy-washy about the time frame. Okay? So if you need help with writing your book, y'all know how to find me. Workwithshannontoday.com. Okay, go in there, watch my 5-step training. I'm literally going to lay out my 5-step writing process that's going to help you get to the finish line faster, and it's free. Okay, it's a free training. Workwithshannontoday.com. If you like what you see, click the blue button and then get on my schedule, and then we could talk about how I can publish your book or how you can join my 90-day program. All right, so workwithshannontoday.com. Yes, ma'am. I know Shakira's like, you are crazy. Did y'all have any questions? Cool beans. I am so glad to be off today, y'all. I'll be on the phones talking to clients and stuff all day, and I'm just like, ooh, I don't know if I should get a glass of wine, or I don't know what to do at this point. But it's something else I want to tell y'all. I just forgot what it is. What is it? If y'all are in Buffalo, New York, June 25th through 27th, I'll be there. Hey Keith, how are you? I will be there. So I will be actually teaching my class live for the 96.5 radio. They're having the Black Music Month conference. So I will be there, and I'm excited about it. All right. What else? I have a trip to Miami, South Beach. Okay, so South Beach, we're going to Miami. South Beach, we're going to Miami. November, we're going to Miami, South Beach, and we're going to be at the American Black Film Festival. Okay, the American Black Film Festival. So I'm going to be putting the information out for that, so you guys can come along. DM me if you're interested in it, and I'll send you my travel agent's information so you can get your tickets, because you're going to want to be there, because it's going to be lit. All the Black Hollywood is going to be there. Okay. Hey, did I miss the entire live? Can't check in. Yeah, I've been here for about 15 minutes, but I'm going to put it on my page. No worries. I'm going to put it on my page. But yeah, so November 3rd through the 7th, we're going to be in South Beach, Miami, all right, for the American Black Film Festival. So if you guys want to come along and join me, make sure you do that. If you're interested in television and film, turning your book into television and film, or anything like that, this is the place where you want to come and just kind of get your feet wet. You'll be able to take classes. You'll be able to see Black Hollywood. Like last time I went, Spike Lee taught a class. Literally. Spike Lee, y'all. Okay? So, so many different people teach classes. Even her name, what's the name? The lady who did Scandal. She taught a class. Like, it's so many wonderful people, who are moving at the top of their game that come back and share the information for us to learn it, right? Television and film is where it's at, guys. It's much easier to get in now with so many streaming entities now. I have relationships to where I can actually get films on different streaming entities as well. Y'all know I've been able to do that for myself. So just a lot of things that are coming up. Just a lot of other things that I'm exploring to assist my clients in going to that next level. Okay. So November 3rd through November 7th, we will be in South Beach. Okay. At the American Black Film Festival. So I'll be putting that information out too. Shakira, I hope you come. I'm gonna have something real special for my current clients. So if you're a current client of mine, past client of mine, we're gonna be doing some masterminding there as well. Book trailers are awesome. Book trailers sell books. Absolutely. So if you can get a book trailer done, make sure you get a book trailer done. That's a great question. So next week, I guess I'll come in here and give you some marketing tips. Let me write that down. Book trailer. And we're going to talk about building your email list too. That's something that most authors don't even know. They're like, what is an email list? I'm like, oh my gosh. Email list is where it's at. Okay. The money is in the emails, honey. But yeah, so we'll be talking about different things. So you guys just let me know what you want to learn, and then I can come on and teach it. But you guys know how to find me, workwithshannontoday.com. Go check out my free training. I'm going to walk you through my 5-step writing process. Marketing tips, yep, absolutely. We'll be going over that too, Shakira. So when you're ready, make sure you book your consultation. You know you get a 30-minute, right? You get a 30-minute consultation. Yay! Yeah, you're going to be on the call tomorrow, right? Absolutely. So you'll be able to ask your questions tomorrow. Okay. Awesome sauce. So I love to see my clients. Y'all be showing up. Yeah. Y'all be showing up. Chantel. Absolutely. Hey, Chantel. Awesome sauce. I would definitely see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Have you been able to start? Have you been able to go through the first few trainings? Let me know how that's going. But yeah, I'm excited. So I'm hoping that a lot of my clients will actually come, because it's so crazy. It's so many of y'all I've never even met, but it feels like we're family, right? You have? Okay. It feels like we're family. People are so shocked when I tell people I haven't met most of my clients in person. Like, people are so shocked when I tell people I have not met most of my clients in person. So that's why I'm doing the trip too, because I'm hoping you guys will come so I can actually meet you in person. Absolutely. Okay, great, Chantel. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Make sure you download the workbook too, okay? Make sure you get the workbook downloaded. All right, guys. You have any questions? Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I'm going to put this training on my page, all right? So make sure you go to workwithshannontoday.com. Check out my free training. If you like what you see, click the blue button and schedule your appointment with me. We can go over publishing your book, or we can go over getting into my 90-day writing program. The book is about, and I didn't get too much. No worries. We'll go over tomorrow, okay? So just make sure you get on the call. Make sure you are following the trainings exactly, because the trainings are going to walk you through that. So this week, I don't need for you to worry about any of the writing. I need for you to get clear on your book plan, because that's the first thing you need to do, okay? So don't worry about writing this week. I need for you to first get clear on the book plan. Cool. All right, guys. So I am going to log off, and you guys know where to find me. You can DM me as well. All right. And if you are my current clients, y'all know how to find me for real, for real. And I'll be seeing y'all soon, okay? Yeah, Chantel, don't worry about writing this week, okay? Just worry about the book plan. All right, guys. So I'm gonna put this on my page. So see you guys soon. Love ya.